Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Birdstream. It is time, once again, for Birdstream. I have missed all of you very much, even though I think most of the people here I have talked to in Discord recently. But still, the whole streaming thing is something that I have missed for a very, very long time. That being a month. And we are back. We are back, baby. We are on the we're so back part of the chart, and we are still going up, I think. Maybe. That or we're on the downslope, and I don't know it yet. But still, fuck it, we ball. Anyway, oh, whoops, I said the word already. Well, no, well, I don't. YouTube ain't gonna pay me for these. I don't care. I can say the frick word. No one, they don't care. But yeah, hello Jess and Drac and Orca and Cal and Nort. Nort, I'm sorry you were in Wage Cage. I would save you from Wage Cage if I could, but alas, it is beyond my power. I am a very powerful individual, but I cannot free you by running into your place of work and pulling the fire alarm. Ooh, you swore? Yeah, I swored. Whatever her name is, the lady in charge of YouTube is gonna come in and send a death squad to my house. You only a month. I was gone for a year. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been, but still, I'm very glad to see you streaming again too, Jack. It's a very fun time, even if I must watch from the Shadow Realm. Mm. Sorry, I needed a sippa. So we're back. Um, I kind of planned for this to be chill because, you know, it's been a while since I've streamed, since we've done the business, so to speak. So we're, kind of vibe. I figured we would play my go-to comfort game of IL-2 1946, because old plane make brain happy. That being said, I do not know what the heck we're gonna fly today. So that's where y'all come in. Also, hello, Tarls. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again as well. Imagine taking a hiatus from streaming. Can't relate. No, I'm sure you can't. Jess, I'm sure that is not a very relatable thing. But yeah, chasing into the pit. I'm glad that bit stuck around. That is honestly good on y'all for keeping that bit going. It makes me laugh every time I look at it. The nostalgia effect, like the critic. Anyway, dumb bit. Moving on, next bit. But yeah, I have no clue what I want to fly. Well, I kind of have an idea of what I want to fly B-25s, because B-25s are cool, and the B-25 campaign and this is a lot of fun. However, I'm down for many things, and I'm particularly savvy to Pacific War stuff, because, well, you know what, let's just start clicking through stuff. So today we're going to be running an Abyssinia campaign. The extensive exploits of the Abyssinian Air Force. You know, good to brush up on. Not sure what the Abyssinian Air Force did in World War II, but not even genuinely not even sure if Abyssinia was a country in World War II, but it's fine, I suppose. I'm sure they did their bit. Actually, you know what? We're gonna learn today. Hold on, I'm gonna alt tab. What are we looking at here? Okay, I'm gonna be real too. And everyone, this is where somebody who is like a resident African history expert is like, he doesn't know what Abyssinia is. What a goof. What a fool. What a buffoon. A fake history nerd. This bird is. But yeah, genuinely have never heard of this place in my life. In fact, I think it's a region. I don't think it's actually a country. I'm pretty sure it's like technically just Ethiopia. Wait, yeah, it's just Ethiopia. Abyssinia was invaded by 1936 by Italy. Yeah, but it was Ethiopia at the time, right? Like, that's just Ethiopia, or like maybe slightly different. But I'm pretty sure they were called Ethiopia at the time too. Also, not sure if they had an air force. Gonna be real with you. I'm pretty sure the Italians like having complete unchallenged air superiority was kind of like a major point of that campaign. I'm pretty sure at least. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, hit me up with that knowledge because that would be cool as hell to learn about. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that because look, there's Ethiopia right there. Why? Why are they separate? I'm sure I'm like reaching into some like deep-seated ethnic conflict, and the words I'm speaking are enough to get me like shot, but I don't know, so I'm gonna play innocent. Probably did some little biplanes. I will have to look into this later because this is exactly the thing that I hyperfixate on until I figure out what actually happened there. Hey Bert, getting Chinese food. Do I buy dumplings too or not? So I was never really a huge dumpling enjoyer. Usually, if I'm going to order a side, I do crab rangoon. Royal New Zealand Air Force. I clicked them randomly, but now I'm kind of interested in what they have to say. Also, they have a very pretty piano theme for some reason. Yeah, usually I ordered crab rangoon with my Chinese food, but you know, like, I don't know, pop off, you know? How often do you, okay, wait, follow-up question. How often do you get Chinese food? That determines, I think, my question. Oh gosh, now I want to try the New Zealand campaign. But also, what I really should do is go do the Carrier Air Group Dive Bomber campaign, because we are, in fact, my order already has crab rangoon. Special, 1 entree, rice, and 2 sides, so I chose 2 sides of 3 rangoons. Okay. Not often, then pop off, get dumpling, get your dumpling. But at the same time, I know what I got a fortune cookie recently that said, seek help for a mental care visit. Wow, they're taking this trade war stuff really seriously, huh? Is that a bad joke to make? No, it's a funny joke to make. We're fine. But the thing is, I have to be in a very specific mood for Dive Bomber Campaign, because Dive Bomber Campaign is a whole lot of fly over open ocean in a straight line, hoping you don't get lost. Have 30 seconds of missing your bomb drop, because dive bombing is hard, turns out. And then fly another 30 minutes and hope that you can find the carrier, and then probably crash on landing at the carrier. Dive bomber cool, but that is the other point. Dive bombers are cool. We have time, sure. Screw it. I'm gonna. Also, we're gonna do max rank just so I don't have to like. Because sometimes the AI will break and they will. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't like doing lowest rank because it's like fly with your formation, and then your leader will get lost and circle over the ocean for until you run out of fuel, and then die. We'll do ensign. We'll start at ensign. Why not? Check our difficulty. Float effect. Blah 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 blah. Have to turn on. I don't have, or make sure I don't have my cinematic stuff selected. Icons and map, no map icons, no player map icons, no minimap, no, okay. Takeoff and landings, vulnerability, yup. And you may say, Marlon, why didn't you look at this before stream? It's none of your business. None of your business. Unnamed guy I just made up to prove my point. Anyway, let's see how this goes. So we have, ooh, wow, okay. I've never actually looked at the, oh, that's such a lame thing to get excited over. I've never actually looked at how many campaigns they added. That's super cool. You can go all the way from Bougainville to Wake. I don't even know if we're a carrier air group what we would be doing at Wake. But, Pelagi, of course the big one, Coral Sea. Go to Midway. Go to Guadalcanal. I kind of want to do Guadalcanal just because Midway and Coral Sea are going to be the worst ones to do. I'm going to be real. I'm gonna be straight with you. Because Midway and Coral Sea are going to be the hunt other carriers one, and that is going to be fly over barren ocean with nothing to look at and nothing to talk about for 30 minutes, and then maybe find the carriers and then probably miss. These ones will probably be doing like cast stuff, which is cool and fun. So I'm feeling good old Guadalcanal. Ooh, okay, so this is Lexus Squadron. We could always do VB6. Funny enough, they're not including the so with dive bomber squadrons, there's two types, right? You have VB and VS. So typically a carrier, at least the Yorktown class carriers, would have a bombing squadron, such as this one right here, and a scouting squadron. Obviously, the scouting squadron would be dive bombers used for going out and scouting, but realistically, they were both used the same way. One was just called the scouting squadron. But yeah, just a neat little note. Scouting Squadron 6 was the one that delivered the big fatal blow at Midway to Akagi and Kaga and Shoho and Hiryu, I think. Was it ooh. Okay, well it beeped at me, so I guess it doesn't like that one. We might get some beeps because I still I don't know how many of these are fixed. Oh, okay, yeah, it just doesn't like Guadalcanal. Okay, so bird return. Hello, Sparky. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, I have returned. Admiral Fletcher is tasked with the mission of intercepting an enemy carrier force north of Guadalcanal, which is believed to provide air cover to a huge new enemy resupplying effort. Task Force 11 and Task Force 17, combined under Task Force 61, are the only naval air forces available so far, as Wasp is out of range, too far south for fueling, and Hornet is still refitting. Your job is to take out the enemy carriers, while Henderson field planes will concentrate on the transports and back up our air surges. Try to hit hard the enemy carriers without risking uselessly our own forces. My CO is Lieutenant Commander, Polish name. Terrifying beep. Yeah, it kind of jump scared me too. I really thought I fixed the beeps, but apparently not quite. It is 0900 hours. Clouds are low. Japanese submarine was sighted in sector BY4. Take 2 SBDs, find and destroy it. Alright. Well, okay, I guess we're actually hunting, I guess we're hunting subs today. I guess 1,000 pounder. Realistically, I'd have, what do you call them? I would have, depth charges for this, but I suppose that works. So, what's gonna happen is we're gonna take, we're gonna take off, running this way, do an orbit, and then head, what is that? Heading 266 off the carrier. Fly that away. The altitudes it wants us to fly at are high, but are in meters, so I don't know. But and they won't coincide with my instruments. Actually, hold on, wait, I can figure this out. Honestly, it's probably going to want me to fly some stupidly high altitude, which I will not be doing because we're visually inspecting for a submarine. So, M2FE. So that's about 9,000 feet. That is way above the cloud layer. We will not be flying at 9,000 feet. Let's see. I wonder where they took. This audio sounds really familiar. It almost sounds like Oshkosh. Huh. It's some really high intensity airport. ATC talk. So that's 9 kilometers. 19 kilometers. And I think I'm overthinking this, but we are over blank, open, stupid ocean. But stealth? Okay, and the carrier is heading that way. Think the cruising speed of a Dauntless is going to be like. Sorry, I have to plan this out. Because again, with open ocean flying, you can't just be like, oh, that's where I am. You have to actually like measure that stuff. Um, let's see. Oh crap! Oh, I already packed my pilot calculator, which does all this for me. Oh shoot! Shoot! Um, you know what? Actually, we'll because otherwise I'd have to convert. All right, let's go ahead. I'd have to basically take my airspeed and convert kilometers to miles, and then work out how long I'd need to be flying to fly that distance, which is all fine and well and good and all, but let's see. Cockpit 100. Bring her up to full. Hit. Chucks away. Alright, well, let's focus on getting off the carrier first. Instruments and math, which is scary, yes. Especially if you have an audience who are waiting on you to do the math. Okay, positive rate. Flaps up. And flaps up. Yeah, ocean navigation is scary. And we're gonna do a little lap around the carrier just to give our wingman time to get off the deck and catch up with us here. Horrific. Yeah, isn't it? Hey! Chat! Bird chat! Because y'all probably aren't doing anything important, right? You surely just don't just have me on as background noise while you do something else, right? You would never do that to me, your old bird. If one of you is willing to calculate my approximate time to target based off the information that I've given you, I would be greatly appreciative. That's right, math homework. You want to know? Listen, kiddos. You want to make it big in the content creation scene? If you want to be a real big time star, you gotta give the children math homework. You gotta academically engage your audience. You gotta get them doing math that they haven't done in 12 years. That's how you make it big, baby. That's what the streaming audience loves to see. You asking them math questions. I did math all day already. Well, that means you're good at it. Clearly. Thus, you are the most qualified person to ask this. I mean, it's just the miles per hour divided by the number, the miles we're traveling divided by the miles per hour we're going. It's easy. It's quick maths. I can't do it because I'm flying the airplane. I should chill out my engine so that I don't Hook it. What's my RPM at? 2,000? Okay. Let's see, we just need to hold this. We also need to... Yes, bird, on it, boss. Thank you. This is why you're my... You're as it stands, my favorite wingman. Because you did this right. See, take notes, everybody. That's how you get... That's how you earn my favor. So, I think we're traveling something like 27 kilometers. Something along those lines. And our cruise speed is looking like it's gonna be... Wait on. Just about 160. Air brakes are cool. Air brakes are cool. I agree. You just pop them and experience all the G's of getting into a car crash. Let's see. So I think if we chill out below 35 inches of manifold, we'll be okay. The problem is I don't know the power settings on the Dauntless. I also really need to focus on holding a heading, otherwise we are going to be in a lot of shit. Because speaking of ways to get lost in the ocean really easily, drifting slightly to the left and / or right. Because that will get you in a lot of heat really quick. In the meantime, let's see, let me just trim it out a little bit. I can at least trim it out. What's our vertical speed? Vertical speed's looking okay. Altitude is just shy 6,500. 6,500 is actually really cozy for what we're doing. Distance divided by speed or the other way? I believe it's distance divided by speed. Look at us. Look at our guy. Look at our cool Dauntless. We're so cool. Love this fella. I do love the Dauntless. It's such a cool airplane. Oh, speaking of drifting. We are drifting ever so slightly. Looks like north. Yeah, we're drifting north slightly. Berlin mishaps, that is 0? It does kind of look like a 0, doesn't it? No, it's the opposite of a 0. It's a Dauntless. Look at it. Look at my little creature. It's the Dauntless, such as the Dauntless featured in this month's Warbird Spotlight, which is the same as this year's Warbird Spotlight, because I have not, I haven't been good about updating. Because I don't want to, I had a whole thing planned for, oh, I bumped the throttle, for the send-off for the Dauntless. 27,160, yeah. I think we're still cruising about 160. And there is still a game that I've been waiting to play, that I will send off the Dauntless with. But I thought it only fair. Originally I was gonna fly, B-25s, but, the more I looked at it, and I was like, well, we are sending her off, so probably wise to do this. Give the Dauntless a little bit more time in the spotlight. But hello, boat. How are you? Hey, we're gonna go bomb a boat. The .16875. Okay, now I need that in time. So now you're going to have to multiply that by 60. I think that's that conversion. Maybe. That should be it. I think it comes out to about like 15, like maybe 10 minutes-ish. Maybe. We're doing over water navigation today. I hope you brought out your calculators and your scratch paper, because this is actually math homework. 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes. We've been flying for about 1. So at 2 o'clock on the, well, at 2:03 we'll turn around and call it. In the meantime, we got a submarine to look for. Keep your eyes sharp, chap. A wingman. This submarine is a very small boat, and it will be difficult to spot it. And they are also probably going to... I don't know if submarines actually crash dive in IL-2. I don't think they do. I think if a submarine is on the surface in IL-2, I think it just chills there until you kill it. And I also think you can kill it with machine gun rounds, which I suppose makes sense. You kinda can, you know? Japanese subs are huge. Well, some of them are small. Some of them are midget, even. Their words, not mine. But I think the ones we are looking for are huge. Actually, hey, Boat, you're an enjoyer of Japanese naval history. We are currently in the Eastern Solomons in oh crap, I can't bring up the briefing. We're in the Eastern Solomons in like February of 1942. I don't know what submarine we're actually looking for, but I know there were a few of the more famous Japanese submarines out patrolling the Solomon Islands around that time. Iron Bottom Sound, the one, the only. I was gonna fly off Guadalcanal, but Guadalcanal didn't like us. It beeped at us angrily and told us to leave, so I did. If we sit on the wing, it'll give us a better view. That's true, actually. Can you make it to the... Hold on. Assuming that, yeah, you could. You could kind of clamber out of your little gun turret and get on the wing there. How are we heading? We're drifting north again. We're gonna try to correct out just a little bit. Fly nice and level. Now that we should. I-400 class behemoth. Oh yeah, that's the fat one. The biggin. I don't usually remember boats named after numbers. Brutal. Brutal. But also kind of fair. Let's see. I know, because with the Americans, it was split about halfway. American subs, you had the S-boats for a while, and then you actually had the Gatos and stuff, which had their own names. Man, being a submariner in World War II sucked. Like, honestly, like, everybody talks about, oh, you know, and to their credit, like, B-17 ball gunner, not a great place to be either. Submariner, actual nightmare escape. A horrid, horrid place to, no, that was my own shadow. Horrible job. Imagine the smell. No. No, I don't think I will. Now we're cracking north again. There we go. So ideally too, that yeah, I can't imagine the smell was great. Ideally too, the I know we have a lot of rudder trim, which is probably why we're drifting so bad. which I guess I could get rid of. Sleepy Dog, have a good streamies. Well, thanks for coming, Jack. Always good to see you. You have a good sleep. And yeah. And good luck at work tomorrow. Funny thing, when the German subs came to the American coast, the volunteer ASW sailors on civilian boats tended to detect them by smell. Oh yeah, because they, I think they were diesel boats. I know we had, I was asking you this question not too long ago, but I think subs were diesel boats. Pretty sure. Let's see. My relatives was a Submariner. Yeah, Submariners are built different. They really are. Let's see. We got about 3 minutes till we need to start looking for that sub, but granted, I wasn't counting the first few minutes, so very, very likely that he's gonna be around here. So, diesel's 100%. Oh, okay, cool. I know there's electric boats, but I don't think the electric boats popped up until significantly later. Do y'all know about aviation scan patterns? Or visual scan patterns? If not, would you like to? Because I know. Because the gist of it is, if you're in an airplane and you're looking for something, most notably, half of their propulsion was electric, charged by diesel. Okay. So, kind of, I was just confused. But yeah, if you're in an airplane and you're scanning for stuff, in my case, a submarine, but in most cases, other airplanes, the best thing to do is to divide your cockpit, or like your range of view, into little rectangles, which you have to visualize in your mind. No, I thought I saw a wake for a second. And then basically what you do is you focus on a little portion of your view, and you scan it up and down for 10 seconds about. And you look back at your instruments, make sure you're still going the right way. And then you go to the next one, and you scan it for 10 seconds to try to make out any details, anything you might miss. And then you look back at your instruments again, and then you go to the next one. And then you scan it for 10 seconds and look for any details. And then you repeat that for a while. How are we looking? We are quite low, but again, that's okay because we are looking for submarines out there. We can climb up a little bit, I think. I really hope this isn't a submerged submarine, otherwise we're going to have a hell of a time finding this damn thing. The H2O2? No. I feel dumb because I think to find submarines you need to find do the opposite of them. You're right. We gotta go under. Hold your nose. Nope. Not anyone. Odds are, I know we're a little north, of course, so odds are he's going to be out this side. If the mark is accurate, which it might not be. What was I saying? I was talking about stuff. Oh, yeah. I don't actually know what dihydrogen dioxide is. Like what it's called. Obviously, I know. It's not. That's not hydrochloric acid, is it? Honestly, you should be doing this in a PBY. Well, we're on a carrier, so we do not have that lug. What the fuck? Hey, that was something. I saw that. Those were puffs. We're taking AA fire. From where? Where are you, you little son of a bitch? He's shooting at us, which isn't really his best call. Well, that means we're in the right place, at least. We need to look for that wake. I wonder. Dude, do you see him?
Unable.
No, you don't see him. So those shots were going off our port. At risk of getting lost, let's go look. Hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah. I should know that, but it's been many a moon since I did chemistry. Very stealthy move for a stealth vessel. No, but apparently he's doing okay at it because I can't quite make out where those shots were coming from. You're only getting the detonations of the shells. We must have been right on the edge of his engagement range. Engine's still overheating. I need to bring our RPMs down. I hate looking for a little tiny stick in the middle of the ocean. The problem is, if we spend too much time out here, the carrier's gonna leave. Be gone. Huh. I mean, again, there's a... Do you have the radio locator beacon detector? I do not. Yeah, I don't see it. Is this cheating? Kind of. It's okay, because it gives you all something to stare at, too. I wonder. Oh, this was my... No. There it is.
Copy, breaking off.
So, you should spread out a little bit. Well, he's somewhere around here, that's for certain. How are we looking on gas? Fuel state looks pretty good. I think we should have time to hunt around for a while. Let's see. I realize pulling up the map is kind of cheating. Like actually cheating because it shows where we are. But I also want to kind of paint a picture of where we're at right now. So we're gonna fly straight north. Hey, there he is! Ooh, excited.
Roger, beginning our attack.
I don't know how 2 is gonna do his attack on me. I'm gonna try to get some altitude first. That bastard ain't even leaving a wake. No wonder we didn't see him.
Bombs away.
Ooh, 2 get hit? Those were close. I know we're definitely cooking our engine doing this, but we really need to. So we do not want to let this little guy get away. And I only got 3 bombs, so I really got to make them count. Breaches pressure hole, probably, but I don't think IL-2 models pressure holes. Mission complete. What? What do you mean mission complete? Those are gonna miss by a mile, yeah, unfortunately. Whoa. Alright, well, I got one more. And I'm way too low to pull a rollover like that. Maybe that's why he's stuck on the surface. Alright, let's try to bring our RPMs down a little bit. We're gonna run right up the length of him. I want to sink this guy. Yeah, this is gonna get a little dicey. There we go. Wahoo! Oh, there we go. Alright, we're gonna strafe him a little bit and then we're gonna call it good. I think he's directly behind me. Oh, yeah, there he is. It is. Thank you, thank you. I know it's. I know you're cheering for the enemy team, but I I appreciate it. Try to change the way we wave off here.
Roger, beginning our attack.
Let's make sure. I haven't seen 2 in a while. Make sure he's still. Oh shit! That's why. Oh buddy, 2. You gotta go home, brother.
Roger, heading home.
Hold on. Well, no, we gotta check on 2. I'm sure you're not even gonna do anything against a submarine. You'd be surprised. Actually, I don't want to leave 2 to fly home by himself. We're gonna have to back off for now. We definitely found him and roughed him up, though. How are we looking on temperature? Hot. Are those 303s? These are 30 cals, so 762. I think I want to say the Dauntless had 30 cals. Which way is my trim set? Oh, yep, that one. Alright, 2, let's go home, nice and easy. You just get all the altitude you need, pal. I'll be right here with you. Even if you're right in the fucking sun like an asshole. Yeah, there's the sub still shooting at us. So I would call that a pretty successful attack, all things considered. Did we kill him? No. But realistically, we definitely would have done some not insignificant damage to him and probably kept him from submerging for a while. If at all. So if nothing else, the later guys will get him. The IL-2 campaign will say, you screwed up, you didn't kill him, rah! But, I don't care. Not that familiar with H-Man. It's very fair. Very fair. Is, 303 is an inch measurement, isn't it? I think so, at least. Pretty sure. Yeah, no, it is. What is 303 in millimeter anyway? I think it's right around 762. I don't know. Those are my lack of plane knowledge or lack of gun knowledge starts to slip through. Those do look like 1919s? Yeah, they probably are. I don't think I think maybe the SPD-5 had 50 cals, but 7.7. Okay. That makes sense. Oh yeah, War Thunder shows that. That's what War Thunder shows. It reads them as 7.7s. Because they're Slavs. That's why they're like the famous 12.7 millimeter American machine gun M2. Let's see, where are we heading? Heading 060, which is precisely where we need to be. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then, okay, this is gonna be new measurements, but I think we're really just gonna... Huh? Where'd you go? You? Oh, there you are. I unfurled my map in the middle of the thing, and I was like, huh? Where'd it go? We're gonna fly right on 2's wing and let him fly us home because, yeah, whoops, you're tag lead, bud, but you're a computer, so it's okay. The famous Colt 11.43, so true, as it is famously referred to in media. Or, and a lot of rap songs. I'm very surprised that the rappers make so many lyrics referring to their Colt 11.43s. One would think it wouldn't flow that well, but apparently it does. Yeah, let's pull right up to him. Yeah, he definitely got hit. I think he's okay. He's leaking black fuel, or black smoke, which is oil. So, as long as he doesn't overpush his engine, he should be alright. Which he might do anyway, but It's not like he's leaking fuel. Here, we'll go over to his right wing and take a look. See, I saw he has a pretty mean hole in his left wing too. Some would even say he's got a hole in his left wing. You know, very loud and crackly voice. Some would say that. Oil leak ain't good. No, but it's not a fuel leak. I mean, the thing is, right? As long as it's still leaking, he's fine. True. Yeah, when the black smoke goes away, that's when we get worried. You can run an engine hot. B3. Yeah, I knew I was about to get a whole bunch of. You got a hole in your left. Wait, I have a tool for this.
You got a hole in your left wing!
But no, I stole it from you.
Damn it, I'm hit!
Oh shit. Two. Where are you going, bud? Uh-oh. Please, mercy, I'm sick of hearing it. That's right, you're back on the arcade grind. I'm sorry for your loss. Come on, buddy, the carrier's right there. Just stay on your heading. Just keep heading fucking 066, bud. I can at least also was that was a seized prop. I think it was. I think his engine finally overheated. I mean, I think y'all. I was kind of looking over him, but y'all had a better view of that than I did. But yeah, it looked like his engine just. Also been trying to get into the U.S. air tree. Good luck. Where is he heading? He's heading due north. Why did he change his heading? That's stupid. Stupid bastard, you're gonna get us both lost. Just keep gliding towards the carrier, you're almost there. Can I yell at him to RTV again?
Roger, heading home.
Fix your heading! You're flying. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, he's back on heading. Okay, good. Come on, two. He's definitely gonna ditch, but he can at least make it kinda there. This is also what I would have a backseater for, but as far as keeping track of where exactly we are. And how far we've deviated off course. He's getting close. He's not going to be able to keep it up for much longer. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Alright, well, who's down? just go home, tell carrier. Well, that's sad. Looks like it's gonna become a submarine. Well, you know what they say. There are more Dauntlesses under the water than submarines in the air. Engine overheat. Okay, that's my RPM. So it looks like 2,000 RPM and about 30 inches of manifold is what we're looking at as far as comfortable cruise settings. Well, good night, bud. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Always nice to see ya. Best Spark Arcade is a lot more fun than realistic to me. Parentheses. Good catch with the parentheses. Because I am a big fan of realistic. Mainly because arcade gives me a headache. And also the flight model in arcade makes it very hard to actually use the knowledge that I have about flying and fighting. Oh, there's the boat right there. Oh, he almost made it. He's fine. He basically crashed at the waypoint. Yeah, I think Buddy's gonna be okay. You're a bird. I don't care what you are. Rude. Unnecessarily rude. Kind of fucked up. Kind of discriminatory, even. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Also, I think at this point we're at the age where we are operating off E as the only carrier left operational in the South Pacific. Oh wait, we may have a second one. Let me look. I mean, that's definitely E over there, but who's this? I mean, this has to be Hornet, but I guess this is before Sabo Island? Because, yeah, I mean, I guess for before Sabo Island, then that's certainly Hornet. Well, we lost a Dauntless. It's unfortunate. I should have kept better tabs on. It's on me. It's like that other game, Strike Fighters. It's like Strike Fighters, where if you don't constantly baby your AI, they'll get themselves killed. Half Sister, yeah. Wasp is still around at this point. Let's see. Do you have a number on you, or is IL-2 lazy? Looks like IL-2 is just lazy. Okay, well, this is probably Hornet. You know, it's funny because they have all 3 Yorktown classes modeled accurately in game. I guess this campaign just doesn't use them. Alright. Anyway, we need to start prepping ourselves for a landing. I need to remember what the... Scroll. There is a very important button that I need to find. And it's in the miscellaneous. L. Ugh. Just my flaps making me lurch into the air because I'm in an airplane that very arguably doesn't need flaps. Wasp was the half-sister. Yeah. Thanks to them, Washington Naval Treaty. They had leftover tonnage, so they were like, fuck it, let's make a half Yorktown. Okay. Flaps are down, pulling power back. Arresting hook is down. Hey, it's just a carrier landing, one of the most difficult things to do on the face of the earth. How hard could it be? I mean, as long as I don't choke, we're fine. I've never been known to choke, as you all know. Not me, not Bird. Okay. Your speed's okay. Gorgeous. Ah. 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 Woo! That was exciting. Alright. Is that our landing done? Yes. Engine's off. That was clean. That was clean as hell. I found Crown Royal Blackberry. Ooh. There we go. Results. Nothing. Yeah, he only crashed right there, so I'm sure we can go send one of the destroyers out. They'll pick him up. Okay. Where's our boy? Is that Stavolox that... Okay, yeah, everybody came back. Who, wait. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, I was talking about liquor first. So I picked up a bottle of Burnett's orange cream vodka. Wow, that stuff is dangerous because you cannot tell that it is, at a certain point, you cannot tell that it is liquor, and or that it's vodka rather, and that is very dangerous. It's also very good. Also, thank you. Um, let's see. What was okay? One of y'all go back in time. What was that guy's name? Because I want to know. I really should have paid more attention to what his name was, but one of y'all go back in time and tell me. Ooh, yeah, everyone ooh and ah at my liquor. That is one of the nice things up here is that the liquor is phenomenal because everyone is depressed all the time. Forming reconnaissance flights in Sector Bravo. Wait, sorry. Um, Baker Yankee 4-1. I think Yankee was still the phonetic term for Y back in yonder day. Before we got NATO phonetics. Jess, I volunteer you. Yeah, see, he's delegating. You're delegating. It's a sign of a good leader. God, the amount of times I heard that. 9.2 kilometers, 9.2 kilometers. That is 18, 24, wait, no, 26-ish. Except for what? Going back and finding out the name of the guy who crashed. I need to know. I need to know for future endeavors. We need to connect with the faceless pixel men. The faceless pixel men are very important. Well, I mean, they're not faceless. They have, like, weird generated names. Like, Flight Leader Savalix here. Look at him. Doesn't he look so happy? Look at that guy. He's so pleased. El Paso? No kidding. Well, howdy, partner, fellow Texan flight leader. I like him. I'm glad to fly on your wings, sir. Who else do we got? Pisapio? Does it seem like I'm stalling? It does, but mainly I like doing this. It's fun. town town with incomprehensible eldritch name, Rhode Island. Yeah, that sounds right. He has a kill? Oh, okay. A kill in Adalis is, wow. Good job, guy. And then Lou Costello. Where's Lou Costello? There he is. Joe Costello from San Francisco, California. Damn, they've ripped that guy out of, like, a World War II movie. That's the most, like, everything about him is, like, so picture perfect, like, the guy. Narragansett. Narragansett. I'm probably saying that right. I pronounce everything correctly because I'm so wise and intelligent. Anyway, we're gonna fly number 2 off Mr. Guy, Mr. DiSapio. Flaps down to take off. Hello, low poly peasant. He does kind of look like a Warcraft peasant. I don't know, I think of Family Guy every time I hear Rhode Island. Alright, come on. Yeah, no, come on. Come on, girl. Turn over. Turn over. Okay, there you go. Good. The World War II aviator. Yeah, for real. Yeah, my name's Joe Costello. I'm from San Francisco. Like, he's a movie character. Look at these little guys. I know they're carrier aviators, but it is funny the texture on their hats makes them look like. Granted, with his face modeled like that, he looks like a goblin. Look at him, that's a goblin right there. Look at a funky little dude. Got you that time, yeah, a little bit, which is funny because he was really smooth the first time. Alright, that's Joe. Which means I'm up next. Oh wait, did you just teleport in front of me? Yeah, okay, you teleported in front of me. As I prop watch the ever-loving shit out of the guy behind you. Or guy behind me. I'm not reading that one. I'm not reading it. It's kind of funny, but I'm not reading it. Oh no. Flaps to take off, please.
15001.
Well, hopefully that doesn't fuck me. Alright. We're probably fine. We're probably fine. Gear are up. Yeah, we're good. All's Gucci. All is well. Flaps up. As we lose all of our lift and crash into the ocean. And bring prop pitch down.
What the hell? Stay with your leader.
I'm working on it. Get off my back.
01. Over.
Golly, these people. Also, it don't help that Leeds leaving me in the dust. Alright, let's see how close can we get it to... Gosh, I need power settings for the SBD. I need power settings for the engine that powered the SBD, which is a... moment. Thing I don't know, thing I don't know, thing I'm covering up that I don't know by Googling it live on stream. It is the... Oh, it's the 1820. Okay, yeah. So it is the same as the C-47, I believe. I don't know. I'm still trying to get all my engine to plane connections down. There we go. Alright. Turning in on lead here. Taking my spot on his left wing where I should be. Assuming we're flying a finger 4, which I think we are, because that's the standard. Yeah, we're catching. And I'll hold our nose down just a little bit so we can keep getting speed on him. Otherwise, he will leave me in the dust. Or I could just firewall my engine for a few seconds and catch up to him instantly. Tempting. Tempting.
30010.
Okay, never mind. Heading north? Are we heading north? That's not quite right. Propellery. Welcome, welcome. We're dauntlessing today. We're flying good old SPD Dauntley. That's definitely the plural for that. You see a gathering of SPDs, you call them a Dauntley. Or you call them Dauntley, rather. Burn up the engine immediately? Sounds like a flawless plan. Hey, you're good to fly on combat power for like 5 minutes before it blows up. Ah. World War II combat aviation. Ain't it grand? There we go. We are slotting right into position like a dream. All is good. I probably won't be able to fly a gorgeous formation, but it's
270. 20.
Don't know why we're climbing so much, but sure, lead, why not? Are we on heading to center? Yeah, we're on heading to center. Throttle up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright. We are sitting nice and pretty now. Right on lead's wing. 4's in position. I'm the only one out of position, but only slightly, so it's okay. If I recall from me reading the very neat book by document by a P-38 pilot on how to combat fly, I should be slightly above lead, just as 3 is slightly below him and 4 is slightly below him. That way, we can maintain a good line of sight on each other. And stay in a good formation, even though my Dauntless is desperately trying to fall out of the sky. There we go. Yeah, one would think that a dive bomber would do pretty decent at the climb, but no, not quite. Not quite. Alright. Let's back it off just a little bit. We're good. We're entering the cruise. There we go. Fly right about here with him. And we're really messing with our throttle, not so much our prop pitch here. One day I'll be good at formation flying. One day. But it is not this day. I mean, technically I'm where I'm supposed to be, but I think I should be slightly closer than in order to fly this right. should be slightly closer than 3 is, and I should also be higher. Not that lead is making it very easy for me to be higher than him. There we go. That should be right. Where we want to be. Let me trim it on out just a little bit. Frantically spinning my trim wheel. We are... Is he getting away from us? Kinda, but... Let's boop. Just a little bit nose down. I think I trimmed too much is the problem. The fun part of formation flying, where you're like, oh, am I 2 degrees of trim more than I'm supposed to be? And then you undo it, and then you're like, oh, am I 1 degree of trim shorter than I'm supposed to be? And then you move it again, and the correct answer is you're never where you want to be. Okay. So now we're just doing some scouting, looking for some Japanese boats. Man, I really wish I hit that Japanese sub dead on with that bomb. That would have been really nice. Seeing a big old explosion pop off and... Because I think realistically, Kako was right, where that probably would have utterly screwed up his pressure bulkhead, and he would not be able to dive after that. But IL-2 does not think of it that way. IL-2 thinks of it as, did you hit the boat? No, then you didn't hit the boat. Meh. And then it doesn't give me the kill, which I have so justly earned. I'm drifting too far behind. I'm being a bad wingman. I'm floating into his dead 6. It's not where you want to be when you're number 2, because then lead can't tell where you are. And if lead can't tell where you are, he can't make plans. And also he's probably worried because you're near his charge. And he can't see if you've exploded or not. Meanwhile, the entire point of depth charges, yeah, that. I'd imagine that's why IL-2 doesn't have depth charges, because they couldn't quite figure out how that goes. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But also, they don't. The submarines in IL-2 don't actually submerge unless you spawn them as submerged. And I think if you spawn them as submerged, they're invincible. So, I don't know. You know. I'm just making noises now. Let's see. Yeah, we're where we want to be. We're pretty mellowed out as far as the formation goes. I think I'm overtaking him a little bit. I need to slow her up. Yeah, we are. Slow her up. They couldn't figure out AoE. I mean, they do, because bombs have splash, but I think the problem is they didn't figure out AoE on the water. Even though AoE on the water is very much a real thing. And it will fuck up boats to have shells or bombs or other explosives detonate right on one of the sides. Especially if it's a small boat. Or a ship, because I call ships boats because it's a funnier word, and also it makes the ship people mad. How's y'all's weeks going, chat? Oh yeah, I guess we're Zatsu'ing a little bit. I kind of chose this game because it's nice and chill and easy to talk over, so we can talk about how stuff's going. Hello, Tommy. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. You're just in time for the most boring, uninteresting part of the stream, in which I fly behind this dauntless for like 30 minutes. Nah, that's fine. We're scouting for Japanese boats. But yeah, I read that as incomprehensible. The incompressible nature of water. Yeah. Turns out pressure differentials in water are a big deal. A very, very sufficient deal. Whiplash is the best description I got. Yeah, I heard a little bit about what was going on. But you know what? It's good whiplash because it started out bad and went good instead of the other kind. The other kind stinks. When you think everything is chill, but it's suddenly bad. Yeah, I kind of like, all my friends are like, oh, work sucks. And I'm like, haha, yeah. It makes me feel a little guilty because I'm not used to being a NEET. My brain doesn't like being a NEET, even if my brain subconsciously likes being a NEET. Because I'm like, no, you can't be a NEET. You have to be making money, or you have to be doing something that people will give you money for. Which is not accurate. You can just chill. I guess that is my forced lesson to myself. The ultimate lesson of the quitting of the job and the returning to streamerdom. The good news is, apparently, according to people I talk to more, I'm already sounding different in a positive way instead of a negative way. So, I think quitting was ultimately the right call, and I do not regret it, which is good. Windshield breaking on me kind of sucks. Yeah, true. I mean, it was just temporary windshield, at least. Yeah, you gotta get that hardcore plexiglass stuff. Like this. Get you some good old surplus aircraft grade plexiglass, and make a windshield out of it. Guarantee it will be great. It'll be great, and it will only maybe get scratched to hell to the point you will never be able to see out of it again and not be able to fix it. Hell yeah. Yeah, my that's good. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, what do you call it? It is a very scary prospect, not having a job at all. We are like way higher than we need to be. We need to chill. We need to chill the hell out. Quarter-inch plexiglass. Oh yeah, that'll probably do it. But yeah, one of those, I guess, life lesson things where it's like, it was incredibly scary. It was incredibly disheartening to, like, say, hey, this sucks for me, and this isn't gonna work, because fighters, no, go away, scram, get out of here, shoo, go away. We don't like your fightery kind around here. This is a bomber flight path only. Don't like wind at that size. Oh, it vibrated itself to death. Yeah. Glass is funky. Plexiglass is funky about that. This Chinese food is straight bussin' FR. FR on God. You know, I know, just... Isn't that old people speak now? Haven't the children moved past that? Doesn't that fall under the same? It has fallen into the annals of history, like YOLO and such. I don't know if the children say that anymore. I think that I know what the children do say is, I need a sippy of water, and I agree with them. That was a good sippy of water. Don't do that to me. You know it's true. You know. Oh yeah, I have my Zoom bound at a really funny place, so I can go.
27020.
I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm still hip. I'm still with it. Where will you be when they change what it was? Or what it is? I don't know the actual Simpsons quote, but you know the bit. God, I really hope those guys didn't turn around. They were flying past us. I think they were leaving us alone. Also, I'm tailing Charlie right now, which I really need to not be if I want to survive. I guess it makes sense that everybody is accelerating all of a sudden. Oh, we're higher altitude, so I can actually apply a little bit more oomph. There we go. A little bit more oomph without overheating myself. I don't know if the Dauntless has a supercharger on it, to be real. I need to consult my book of... Whoa, that was flak fire. Oh, I guess we found him. I didn't really see much of anything, but...
03020.
Alright, heading 030. Got it. Let's see if we can get an eye on those boats. Lead saw him, and I guess that's what's important, but I didn't get to see much of him. Where's the boats? I want to see the boats. I'm seeing AA fire. Oh, those zeros are coming. Oh, those zeros are coming. They're going flak from where? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Oh, they're on top of us. You know what? I can also...
Oh, damn! Get him off me!
Hello, Sticks Up.
Anybody, get him off me.
The AI bombers don't know how to fight back, but I sure as shit do.
Return to base yourself. Over.
Oh, they got 3. Granted, I'm still in a Dauntless, so our fighting ability is a little limited. I need to crank my engine hardcore if I'm going to survive this. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Where's the rest of you? Oh, they're on me. Shit. They killed me.
7 o'clock. What the hell? Stay with your lead.
Oh, I can't even take control of the gunner. I mean, I guess presumably it doesn't matter. Now there's 3, very alive. Let's see how well the rest of the squadron makes it. War 2. Did we realistically have any hope of winning a fight with the Dauntless? You'd be surprised. 3, 4. You gotta maneuver a little bit, dog. That was not sufficient maneuvering.
This guy's good.
Yeah, the answer was it was not great, but there was a chance. But the problem is, like right now, if I was this guy, I'd be turning in and engaging that 0. You have a sufficiently enough, you know, if you actually maneuver with these guys, you have a semi-decent chance of defending yourself. It's not a good chance, but it's a chance. And you can get yourself killed as a 0 driver by underestimating a Dauntless. Is he recovering? Or is he dead? I don't see him recovering from this. Maybe he's in a corkscrew? He ain't in a corkscrew, he's dead. Oh, this is 2.0. This shit is more than a full up tier. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? The balancing is fucked. What variant zeros are these? I think these are A6. Yeah, A6 M221s. So yeah. Well, KIA. Guess we don't have much of a choice but to refly that one, huh? Did they have any escorts? Ideally, yes. Ideally, we'd have some Wildcats flying around with us to, even the show a little bit. But, not today. Not today. Because I think we were a scouting flight. I'm still mad I didn't get to see those boats, but I guess we'll see the boats a second time. Oh. There we go. Ready? Yeah, nope. Flaps to take off. 4.7 lineup got up to 6-0. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's the game just telling you to die. That's the game telling you that it's over. You are fried. You are baked with a light drizzle. You are thoroughly flambéed. With flambe? I don't know, it's something that I can't afford to do with food. Flambe. Flambe. Alright, there's for some reason 3 taking off ahead of me. There's 3. Chucks away.
01-150.
And here we go. But of course it's a Dauntless, so that was incredibly easy. Gear up. Flaps up. Are you supposed to slam your flaps from 30 degrees to 0 like that? No, not really. Is it better to in this specific scenario? Yes. you try to do that in an overloaded Corsair and some of the later war campaigns, you will absolutely put yourself into the water and die. But you know, you know. Hello, Taurus. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Burbu. It's like Bibu, but bird. I don't think I'm Bibu coded though. Bibu is it's like a zoomer goblin. Like, I think even more than, I don't know. I don't know if Bibu is more zoomer coded than GG. We're talking about Hololive now, so you know we've moved on from there's a very clear progression of the discussion being World War II aircraft performance to Hololive. You know, two very closely related and intimately connected topics. You zoomer gun, be nice. GG's funny. I think Gigi is just a regular goblin, to be honest.
060.
I don't even think like Bibu is just a zoomer, but I think Gigi is just a goblin. You're supposed to be a millennial goblin, kinda. I don't think I'm one of those weird ones, right? Where I was born in the like transitionary phase of millennial. I think I'm like the last helicopter out of being a millennial, so to speak. Now she a free. Because I'm one of the border ones where the millennials say I'm a Zoomer child, and the Zoomer children call me old. Truly a despicable place to be. You're full of hate. Well, you gotta learn to vibe. Don't worry, be happy. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Man, if you ever want to piss off aircraft mechanics really bad, there is a really funny story. Because we were working on a Czech airplane, and putting stuff together, fixing stuff that had been ignored when it really should have been fixed, you know, that kind of standard stuff. And I was working with this little Zoomer brat kid who was really annoying. And I was there putting the exhausts on the airplane, and wow, Lee is out climbing the hell out of me. And you know, he was like, "Hey, are those gonna be on before lunch?" And I was like, "No." Well, are you gonna be able to like stay late? No. Well, like, what if the director of maintenance like needs this plane out tomorrow? He can wait. And he was like aghast. And I looked at him and I said, "Hey, don't worry, be happy." And in the Bob Marley voice, and I've never seen somebody stun locked so thoroughly. I've never seen. I don't think he actually knew what to say to me. Everyone else thought it was the funniest shit ever, but he was like, "Huh? What?" I bet the child did not know what Bob Marley is, honestly. I don't know. Is the word of Bob still preached? Like, do they still put? Yeah, they still put Bob Marley on in like stores and stuff, right? I'm pretty sure they do. Also, I'm just gonna overheat the shit out of my engine so I can catch up to lead. Literal honk cat. Yeah, no, it was. And it's really funny because that kid had been there for a shorter time frame than me and was like trying to bust my ass. I was like, you don't get how this works, do you? You know, they lost Ed Sheeran. Not the same. Does not achieve the same purpose. Ed Sheeran does not retain the same vibe. Ed Sheeran's just sad boy music, isn't it? Right? I'm correct in that. Like Ed Sheeran does not have Bob Marley music. Of course, the kid was also like a what's the Zoomer hairstyle? You know, the like curly one where it's like a perm. I think it is just a perm. But yeah, he was one of those. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he was like a SoundCloud rapper kind of guy. Which would make sense if he had never heard Bob Marley. Yeah, Bob Marley before. Girl slop. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep just throwing slop onto the end of things. The Zoomers took that one too. Or Gen Alpha or whoever the hell they are these days. I'm Gen Z and I know Bob Marley and that song. Well, good. I know, it's just like, I have no doubt that people are, that it's still being, you know, taught. I'm just wondering how common it is. Like, are you an outlier? It can't be, because, like, they put that in, like, everything. The ones with the cooties. Also, counterpoint, because Taylor Swift is girl slop, and Taylor Swift has some bangers. Also, no, it's not her. God forbid they call mumble rapper sad. Terrible, awful. Oh man, there. Come on, Dallas. We need a little bit more out of you, okay? Just get a little bit more, please. Rest of the flights starting to go behind. I should know this. It's honestly, for somebody who's talking about people not knowing music, I should know this. Who did Skater Boy again? Avril Lavigne. Avril Lavigne is I guess would fall into the category of girl slop, but also has some bangers. It is Avril Lavigne, right? She's going off about something that she said. She doesn't get your humor like I do. Avril Lavigne's kind of goated. Yeah. See, you're right. Sad 30-year-olds when the white girl music comes on. Yeah, I know I was talking about Avril Lavigne and I started singing a Taylor Swift song, but that's because You Belong With Me is goated. You Belong With Me fucks very hard. Especially I don't know if I would call it, it was kind of like a pop punk cover of it that I heard. The age of 30 is in demand, and other lies, Hosho Marine says. Sorry. I had to rag on Marine a little bit. Also, I think she says 40, but it's fun. It's fun to rag on Marine. It's okay. Listen, at a certain point, you start, the realization starts to dawn on you that you can't make fun of people for being old anymore, because you march ever closer to being where they are. Like, you can't be like, well, old, because it's like, yeah, you know it's taking away ammo from yourself later. later. Oh yeah, I think there's something in the air and jump, because my voice is just screwed. I mean, it's not screwed. There's just the allergy debris in my throat. Yeah, who up with the allergy debris, huh? Anybody got that allergy debris in them? Yeah. Marina's a legend. I was listening to her bangers. Oh yeah, Marina has some absolute bangers. Do you think she like exploded when the Toby Fox collab thing went through? Because she seems like the type to like explosively fangirl over that. Has she met Zune before? I want to say she's met Zune before too. The GOAT. Truly the GOAT. We're calling a lot of things goated, but Zune is the greatest of all time. Legendary man. Incomprehensibly powerful. Makes his own shmup games, distributes them for free, doesn't care. Makes obscene amounts of money, presumably. Or doesn't. Literally single-handedly responsible for one of the most widespread IPs on the planet. Knows his games are distributed mostly for free, doesn't care. Is famous for being, like, debilitatingly alcoholic, or putting down, like, amounts of, that was Tracers again, I think. Was that Tracers? Or, you know what? We're gonna look outside the plane. No, it was not. Yeah, putting down enough alcohol to, like, poison an Irish village in the 1800s, and just still being like a very successful game developer with a wife that draws his shmup characters with huge bazongos. Well, specifically Yuyiko, but still, the point remains. Zune won. Zune is the greatest of all time. What are we even talking about anymore? I don't know, it's just blue. Hey, you guys want to play I Spy? Let's look. I spy something blue. You see it? You see it? Can you tell? Something blue. This is what when we first started the stream, remember, for those who weren't present, remember that water? You're right, it is water! Wow, you're good at this game. I was like, man, the Dauntless campaign sounds really cool, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to do the Dauntless campaign, because it'd be a whole lot of overwater flights, and at a certain point, you lose things to talk about. Thankfully, I have y'all here, so I have a lot of things to talk about. But it's like, you know, you can be like, oh, look at the islands down there. You can look at the terrain or something. You know, you're constantly maneuvering or whatever. Or you have to get your bomb run ready. The Dauntless campaign, it's like, or like, yeah, you have to like track. You're like, oh, okay, there's, you know, do land nav. Like, oh, there's that river, which means this is where I'm at, and we're almost to the target. And there's like, you'll overfly like flak, you know, sometimes. Dauntless flights, it's okay. Go fly out in a straight line that way. Don't deviate or you'll be lost forever. and pick out a little tiny stick floating in the water, which will be shooting a lot at you. Also, don't get hit on the way home, otherwise you will definitely lose all your fluids and explode. Well, you won't explode, but you'll land in the water and we'll have to eat the tail gunner. Tragically, because you're the tail gunner.
2-0.
Well, one of you is the tail gunner. I like to imagine all of you were just in like a clump back there. In the tail gunner seat. You know. It's like how whenever we do C-47 streams, everybody is just kind of shoved in the back with the cargo.
11 o'clock.
Go away. I didn't like you the first time. I'm not gonna like you the second time. I'm gonna have to kill these fucking things if we're gonna live. Because all the others will be like, ooh, no, I am a bomber. I must fly in a straight line on my course, on my heading. But, oh, those fuckers are going. Do I brake? Wait, do I brake here? Do I brake and engage him? I want to. I think he's lining up for it. I think I could do it. At the same time, I really don't want to leave the defensive cover of the rest of my flight.
Return to base immediately.
Oh fuck, he's hitting me. Ow, 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 ow. Hold on. Okay, we're burning.
Attention, fighters. 6 o'clock.
Do I have extinguishers? I really hope that doesn't explode then. You know what? Wait.
2-7-0.
If we dive, we can put it out. I mean, we're already screwed, but...
Good kill. Good kill.
Oh shit, I got him. Come on, go out. Go out. Thing is, if it doesn't go out and we... no, I'm bailing out, thanks.
0. Over.
I don't have any aileron control either.
God damn! Stay with your leader.
Negative, I'm going down. Shit, they're still shooting at me?
6 o'clock high.
Little bastards.
Return to base immediately. Over.
Up.
I need some help over here.
Oh, we're
0-3-0.
fat over
2-0.
Japanese lines, so we're captured, which means we're executed. GG. You know, that being said, wow, I guess that fuel tank fire was not. Wow, it sucks for the tail gunner, I guess. I don't even know if the Japanese would bother recovering me. Oh, 1 and 3 made it, but I'm definitely dead. Yeah, I'm missing. Yeah, I'm died. I died. You winning? No. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I mean, I got 1, evidently. Huh, well, that sucks. Ooh, no, not woo. Woo, not woo, bad. Alright, we're gonna try this again. So we get jumped by a flight of 4 zeros. The AI don't really do anything to help. I think what I'm gonna have to do, I know what I have to do. Allegedly, they're gonna eat. The Japanese would never in this era. Yeah, the Japanese were known for their, especially the Japanese Navy, were known for their remarkably generous treatment of prisoners. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the Japanese Navy was known for. Yep. Yep. Sure was. Uh-huh. Alright. So I have a plan now, right? I have a plan. Also, I don't really want to... Technically, I should take off, but 3 teleports in front of me in the next few seconds, I think. Yeah. Okay, so now Bruce's gonna do his thing, so I'm gonna pick my throttle up to full. Jacks away. E.
15001.
And flag gear up. Flags up. Cutting off lead because he's gonna leave me behind otherwise. Anyway, yeah, I was explaining to you my genius plan. I hate USPS. Oh no, what'd they do? I mean, yeah, I agree, but oh no, what they do. This time. I'm gonna just jump in my turret gunner and kill them that way. Because the AI turret gunner will suck eggs and get us killed. But I will be able to at least kill 1 or 2 of them. And if I can kill 1 or 2 of them, that will buy us time for the others to maybe do something. They might possibly be able to get a kill. Address was not known at delivery location. Oh, epic! Yeah, I've had that happen to me too. It's super cool. Hey, by the way, we just didn't deliver it to your house. Oh, address C, yeah.
06005.
I think the Axis is building a bunch of... Shut up. Now it's the bar has rotted your brain. At least bar is a fun brain rot. Hello Echo. Welcome, welcome. We're getting shot down a lot today. We're in a flight of bombers with bomber AI that doesn't actually fight back when it's getting jumped. So it's basically 1v4. When we get to the bar, oh my god. Okay, that's a Northern Lion thing, isn't it? Isn't that a fucking Northern Lion bit? I close my eyes and I see the shuffle. Also, by the way, for those unfamiliar who may be watching, Beyond All Reason is a fantastic free game that you should go download because It was very nice, and the devs are very cool and deserve the support. And they are not, most importantly of all, perhaps, they are not the Planetary Annihilation devs. Because when they just steal Total Annihilation and put a new name on it, they actually commit. No, I'm not salty. Why do you ask? Didn't realize I picked it up from him. He's been saying it so long I just blocked it out. Yeah. Yeah. Gosh. There we go. I don't think I'm used to talking this much, honestly. It's been so long since I streamed, I'm like, talking for a prolonged amount of time is like something I gotta get used to again. Trim it out. Trim it out. Stupid shotgun boat? That does sound fun. Oh yeah, another thing about Bar that I really like is the units are batshit insane. Every time I get the game everyone is playing, they all stop playing it.
7-0-2-0.
Fair, but also Bar is free, so that's the big one. Also, we need to bird outside. Oh. I have my window open, which is probably why my tracking is all wonky. Alright, we're gonna climb up to where lead is. We're gonna level out. Then he's gonna smoke us for a few seconds because he didn't have to do that. Also, he's climbing like a mother. You're outside? No, I have my window open. I would not. That's deranged. Okay, setting up a flight sim setup to stream it outside is deranged. That's insane work. You know what? We're gonna crank her up to full again. Okay. I'm gonna give this 1820 all she's got. Because I need to catch up to lead. Because every time I fall behind lead, the zeros jump us and they're like, And they all four jump me before I can do anything. Engine overheat. Engine overheat yourself. Nah. Just set it up in their backyard with a micro cockpit and everything. I guess if you're like building the full pit, but still that's kind of crazy to not like set it up in like a room in your house. Come on. There we go. Okay, now we're where we want to be. We just need to hold this airspeed, or get our airspeed back. There we go. Just clocked out, sitting outside work. Hell yeah. Well, I hope it was an okay day at least. Eastern York. Biplane sim. Yeah, have it be an open cockpit and just have a big ass fan blowing into your face the whole time. That'd be kind of Kino, honestly. I'd respect that. All right, we need to crank up a bit. Get our airspeed back. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about airspeed is once you get it, it's there for the most part, unless you do something with it. All you gotta do is get it. Well, except for drag, but you know, drag is It's fine. Surely, Claire, have you looked at this airplane? Surely there's not anything like excessive drag on an airplane with a big, fat, flat radial engine on the front. And huge ass dive brakes. No, no. These do fine things to the we gotta accelerate again. Yeah, these do fine things to the aerodynamics of the plane. It's fine. Fine. It's fine. Okay. We are chilling. We are gaining on. Honestly, it's not even that it's dummy thick. It's just shaped funky. It's shaped blocky. Now, mind you, this is coming from someone who loves the SPD, but he do kind of got a little bit of a blocky shape to him. Okay, so now add a little bit more power. We are getting there. Alright, cool. We're cozy. Cat in the box. Okay, that's a pretty decent emote. I know we spent most of the return stream, or like a big chunk of the return stream clowning on YouTube emotes. That's not a bad one. Get to bed now. I've done my damage. Yeah, fair enough. Well, sleep well, Echo. Enjoy your cat nap. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm so funny. Dude, I'm so fucking funny. I'm the funniest streamer ever. I'm the most powerful content creator on YouTube. Stuff like that. That's how you win big. You make your stream audience do math problems, and you make dad jokes. +2. What does that mean? What's that? You explain. Explain the child lingo. I'm sure it's some kind of like new streamer lore thing that I don't know about. Okay. Anyway, we are right on lead swing the way it should be. I'm gonna trim out a little bit because our airplane very much wants to climb into the stratosphere and burn all of its airspeed. Means a good joke. Okay, that's good. That's good. -2 is bad bit. +2 is good bit. Okay, that's useful actually. That's a good system. Is it like the Germa debt? Where like every time he does something bad, they add to the debt, except reversed. You get a score. You just want the score to stay up rather than the Germa debt, which is infinitely climbing. I don't think he ever paid off the streamer debt, and I don't even know if Germa's streaming anymore. I don't think he is. Didn't he like retire? I want to say he did. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. Admittedly, I know him as Internet Funny Man, but I don't know if he retired or anything. Hey, would y'all judge me if I turned on autopilot and hit time compression so you don't have to watch me? I mean, flying formation is fun for me, and it's pretty cool looking, but like, so we can just get to the part where the zeros jump us and we die. Because admittedly, no. Okay, fair enough. Weren't you going to bed? Weren't you sleeping? Because again, like, it's very fun for me because you have to make all these little micro corrections when you're flying formation to hold the perfect formation. But admittedly, I mean, we're staring at the same thing. We're staring at Lead's ass the whole time. Where the hell are we? We're in sector Charlie Bravo. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I would laugh so hard if the autopilot just killed me immediately. Okay, I've proven that I can. Oh, we're actually not supposed to be flying finger four. We're supposed to be flying Linus, not Linus Stern. The other one. The other one that I don't remember the name of, but you asked a question, so I answered it. I'm prepared yet. Okay, that's fine.
270.
Okay, so there's the zeros. So what I think I'm gonna do, hear me out. I'm gonna switch to the tail gunner, and I'm just gonna try to kill the bastards myself. Sippa. Alright, you little meatball planes. Okay, I'm gonna need to read what that drink is in a second. Whoa! Hello, Aaron. Welcome. We're fighting zeros.
Oh damn! Get him off me!
Come on, you little son of a bitch.
Over. Got it. Come on. 6 o'clock.
I don't know what my pilot's doing. But that's another one diving on us.
Attention, fighters. 5 o'clock.
Come on.
Get him off me. Return to
You leave
base
him alone.
immediately. Over.
Leave that man alone. Oh my god. Ah.
Jump. Get the still.
Turn off autopilot. Oh, player killed. That's right. That means I can't do anything.
Guys, do your job. We need help. 2-0.
So that didn't work.
0.
I don't think that worked very well. 3's alive. 4 is dying. Right, hello, Tom. Welcome. You're just in time to see me get owned by zero. Did we at least hurt some of them? I see bullet holes. At least I think those are bullet holes, not like rivet. Yeah, no, those are bullet holes. I like how they hurt me and then pissed off. That's super cool. They shot at me and then we're like, okay, that's good, that's fine. Alright, well. What time is it? Okay, so what we're gonna do, yeah, just me, just Bishop. KIA. We'll do another carrier takeoff, then we're just gonna let the AI fly it and get to the zero jump. I think y'all have endured en route flights enough. I'll do the carrier takeoff because the carrier takeoff is carrier takeoff, but we're just gonna try it again. Also, I realized I used the B-25 thumbnail for this, so I really figured it'd be flying B-25s. But hold on. Come on. There we go. Cool. Alright. Alright, 3, do your teleporty business. What are we looking at? power. What are we missing? Flaps are down. Just waiting on one to do his stuff. We can look at the gunner. Oh. Maybe, I don't know if I want to look at the gunnery men. They're kind of scary. Not as scary as the deck crew. The deck crew are these little goblins. I don't know why they didn't just do what they did down here, because like that's kind of charming, right? That's just a little guy. This is a foul goblin. You know? I think it's because they modeled the nose. They should not have modeled the nose. That's what I look like? Yeah, I believe it. When are you getting your horrible low poly goblin model? Are you using an IR head tracker? Nope. I mouse fly with these. Which puts me into a interesting situation sometimes, but it's fine. I tried using IR or track IR, but it just hurts my neck. It really does. I mean, I guess it would kind of work with the VTube tracking, because like you'd see, you know, I'd have to exaggerate my head movements a little bit more, which you guys would also see, but I also do that anyway. And also track IR is responsive, and I am currently a NEET, not in education, employed or training. I am in a nothing. I haven't played Flight Sim years, so I already sold off my IR head tracker. Oh. Well, yeah, I get it. I'm probably about to sell a whole buttload of stuff just so I can move the heck out of here. Let's catch up to one. Get into position, and then we'll hit the autopilot. And get on out of here. Where's the engine overheat? Oh, we're so close. We can.
Zero 6005.
As soon as we enter open ocean, unless 3 like kills me, because he might. I hate flying on the right. Just let me chill on the left. This is such a shit formation. You have shit taste in formations, lead. You suck. You're my least favorite lead. Just kidding, he's cool. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna hit that 8 times speed config. We've already passed the test of formation flying. We've formation flown enough.
27020.
Also, I think this is continuing to prove that the AI cheats at a power setting. SMH. Even though we aren't in space, or this has nothing to do with Halo. But we are on our way to a epic confrontation, so it kind of works. I don't know. I don't know what the play here is, to be honest. Because, like, Okay, so here's the situation. We're in a flight of Dauntlesses. We get jumped by 4 zeros. I can either try to maneuver with the zeros and get them in a dogfight. I'll lose, but it's better than flying in a straight line and waiting for them to kill me. The problem with that, A, I'm not a very good dogfighter in the Dauntless, and B, none of my flight will help me. They will continue to just gun it in a straight line, and wait for the zeros to kill them. Option 2 is I do this, and I sit in the gunner seat and I try to kill all the Dauntlesses myself, or kill all the zeros myself. We've been having great luck, if that was my freaking goal. Kill all the zeros myself. Mixed results so far. Are they flying past us? Nope. Nope, they're not. Here they come. Alright. Or at least 2 of them. Hey, that's good. I can deal with 2. 2 zeros jumping the formation is great. It would be especially great if our guys actually transitioned to fighter AI and did what the Dauntless really should do in this situation, which is a wagon wheel.
Attention, fighters.
Wagon wheels are fun, by the way. So basically, the gist of it is, nope, that's at least 3. So basically, the idea of a wagon wheel is if you're in a aircraft with inferior handling to what you're fighting, and tail gunners, a neat little trick you can do is you get your formation just spinning in a circle, a co-altitude circle. Not a tight circle, but a pretty close one. That way, any fighters that jump you have to fly through your circle of aircraft and all of their guns, and even if they want to
Oh damn!
got one. Where's the second one? Where's the other one?
Get him off me.
Come on, you little bastard. Yeah, he's going down.
Return to base immediately. Over.
Second flight's coming up. No, we'll talk about wagon wheels here in a second.
I got one. This guy's good.
Come on.
Attention, fighters. 6 o'clock.
I don't know how much ammo I have in these things.
Guys, do your job. We need help.
Oh crap, who they got? Oh, they got 3. Oh, those are AA tracers. Alright, mission complete. All we gotta do is get home now. Okay, one of the zeros I think he's had it. He's going home.
030.
I still haven't seen these stupid boats. I think that guy's hit, but he's still coming after us. Yep, he's getting ready for an attack run. Holding my ammo, I don't trust that shot. He's diving on us rather than... I really don't want to go into third person and look for those boats because that Zero is right there. Yeah, really? I think he's hurt.
Attention, fighters. 6 o'clock high.
Oh, there's a boat. It's like a boat. I think it's that submarine. If it's that stupid submarine from earlier, I'm gonna be mad. Oh my gosh. We got him! Hey, we actually killed one! That's exciting, guys. We survived the encounter. Turns out all I had to do was jump on the gun. Kinda. Except for that one time when I did that and we still died. I don't like it. Why is he following us? He's doing funky business. Greg kid, don't get penisy. That's alright. So because we're followers of highbrow comedy here. Star Wars Family Guy was the best that show ever was. Those were the greats. This Zero, he's not going away is the thing, right? Like, but at this point he has the energy to dive on us. He could very much end this and just come right down here and shoot me in the forehead, and it would reflect off my very powerful forehead. And then we'd mission over. The Japanese win. But he's not. He's just sitting. What's he doing? The world wonders. Meanwhile, what's actually happening up there is that Japanese pilot is like, oh god, my engine's about to die. I keep hitting a dead zone and it flicks my camera. He's getting a little closer. He is slowly and steadily getting closer to us. He wants to kill us. I can feel it in his bones. He wishes us harm. But I don't know why he is not bringing us harm. I think he's too slow. But even then, it's not a matter of being too slow, because if he dives, he'll have plenty of airspeed to kill us. But I don't think the AI knows that. I think the AI just is like, too slow. Player traveling too fast. I must gain airspeed. And he's just not engaging because he doesn't know that he has energy advantage on us. I mean, he might. He might have energy advantage on us. Or, like, he definitely does, but, like, he might be... He's traveling slightly, ever so slightly faster than us. And he's getting it. That's why I don't want to, like, accelerate time. Because if I used my powers and accelerated time, he would suddenly, and, like, before I could react, put cannon shells into my wing and kill me. I think the 21 has cannons. I think it has 220. Uh-oh. Case in point, here he comes. He has not picked love over violence. He has picked only violence today.
This guy's good.
Come on. Come on. Right there, bud. Oh, got him. snapped his wing off. Fuck. There he goes. Alright. We are Gucci. Now that means we can fly back in peace. You ever doing that Simple Plane stream? Yes. I will. I have a handful of things I want to stream. So I want to do Simple Planes. I want to do Task Force Admiral. I want to do. There's one more. Oh, I want to do Vietnam War. Because that's the game all the hip kitties are into right now. And I want to do Halo. I might collab Halo with somebody. But I'd have to do some serious convincing to get anyone to want to play Halo 2 with me, because I kind of want to lasso it. Or at least try to lasso it. And yes, I'm very well aware of how the original Bird lasso stream went. That's part of the fun. Because you all watch me to inflict torture upon my psyche. And now we're just flying ever so tightly on lead's wing here. Because we can do that now, because we're not under attack. Well, to be fair, we're mainly, the idea of doing that was we were under attack, but it's okay. We're just doing it now because 4 is there. Here, and I'm looking left. I'm looking left. Looking left. I'm always looking left. And I'm flying fucking line abreast, you know I'm looking left. I can't come up with a can't come up with a rhyme for left for the next verse, so y'all are gonna have to use your imaginations. Always got Noodles? True. Noodles would do Halo 2 lasso with me. Fuck. Hey, lead, this isn't 090. Oh, those are our boats, though. I don't see 4, which worries me. I think 4 is flying on my wing. I keep telling her, hell no. Why not? It'd be so fun. Cal, you'd do it, right? You'd play Lasso Halo 2 with little old me. It'd be so much fun. Everyone loves Halo 2. It's known for having a very well balanced and constructed. Where did Lee go? He's like right under me, but I don't know where he is. It scares me. Yeah, you know, Halo 2, which is famous for having a well-constructed and received. If you play Halo 4, it's kind of a deal breaker. I'm gonna be real with you, kind of a deal breaker. We got lead. What are you doing? Stop going so slow. You're so slowly. You have to go fast. I want to be home. I want to land on the carrier. I'm literally going like stall speed. What is your problem, man? down all the way over here, because you're flying it like... I mean, I know why. He's setting up for landing without telling me. Playing through the Halo series. Oh, that's right. You haven't... Oh, yeah, you haven't finished the Halos. It's you and Torsk, I think, out of the people here I have interrogated about Halo experience, who have not played through the full Kino of Halo. God, we're gaining arms so fast. I'm gonna have to pop my flaps just to fly slow enough to fly with lead. Like, I'm literally about to stall. What is our airspeed? Yeah, sub 100 lead. What the hell are you doing? Played Reach 4 and part of 1. So basically, there are people who would say you missed all the good ones. Now, I am a very big fan of Reach. But the original trilogy of Halo is something special. Reach is very good. It's a little different. Oh, hey, look at that. I got a kill. Okay, cool. 2 kills in a Dauntless. Not bad. Anyway, yeah. And I'm very much not a Reach hater, but the original trilogy, good. Halo is probably my favorite video game series of all time, so I'll always chill it. Up until Halo 4. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like, Halo 4, it's a nightmare, I hate it. Halo 4's greatest crime is being mid. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, Halo 4 is not terrible, it's just okay, I guess. And also the story has some fun. Halo 1 is fun but hard. Yeah, Halo 1's kind of hard. It's not too bad. Once you kind of get a feel for the sandbox. Or just, use the Magnum for everything. The Magnum is the solver of every problem you have. And some you didn't even know you had. If the Magnum doesn't do it, the shotgun does it. So really, you just run shotgun and Magnum. But you may be asking, but Merblow, I've not encountered a shotgun yet. In which case, plasma rifle and Magnum. Hey, leave the boats right there. Oh, that looks pretty. Wait, hold on. Hold on, yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna screenshot. Yeah. Of course, I screwed it up because I need to frame it in a way that there we go, that I can clip out the Dauntlesses without having that the little mission logo there on the, or the mission info there on the side. So I think, hey, where's 4? Speaking of which, oh, there he is. Hey, where's 1? There she is. Okay. So 1 is going in for his landing. Oh my god, we actually did it. We actually beat this fuck-ass mission. I mean, I guess that was the trick. I needed to stop trusting the computer and turn off my targeting computer and just shoot them myself. I'm gonna enter the pattern. Kind of weird, screwed up pattern, but a pattern nonetheless.
Go ahead. You're clear for landing.
And now we just need to do it exactly like we did the last one. Honestly, I forgot how the Dauntless is a dream to fly in this game. It's great. I love it. It's a good bird. Kind of did not fly that pattern the right way, but oh well. There's a boat outside. A little boat outside. I mean, yeah, there are several boats outside, but ignore that. In fact, I'd be very concerned if there weren't boats outside. Okay. Flaps down. Down. Airspeed. Right about where we want it, actually. Gear down. Take that throttle up a little bit. Take that tail hook down. We want to hover right around 100. We are falling from the sky like a motherfucker, so we're going to want to be a bit fast so when we pull out of this, we aren't just going to stall and die. But our flaps are doing very much what our flaps are supposed to do. And also, we want to go a bit... Admittedly, we need to go fast, but we also need to go slow. Because... Oh, wait. Oh, there he is. Airspeed a little fast. 100. There we go. It's right where we want it. We're gonna have to work how we're very high, but it's okay. Alright. And top power. Gorgeous. Quit mission before 4 stalls and dies. Ensign DeSapio. Wait. Oh no, that wasn't our bro. Yeah, KIA. That's a shame. I didn't even see how he went down. So it looks like one of them. Yeah, one of them failed to land, it looks like. Okay, well, we take those. Bird, you have a raid victim when you call it quits. Well, I can set up an unofficial raid, at least. It's a bishop, a Japanese submarine sighted in BY4. Take 1 SBD. Find and destroy it. I will. I will be doing that next time. Who's DeSapio? Oh, he was from the incomprehensible nonsense island or Rhode Island town. Oh, that's a bummer. There's something kind of morbid about the KIA roster is just gone. Max is on YouTube. Oh yeah. So I can't raid people on YouTube, unfortunately. Raiding on YouTube is limited to like when you're a big streamer. But I can direct y'all that way. Here. And in fact, I can, hold on. I can drop the link of the Maxwell in chat. First, we need to go to the lobby. The lobby, which, okay. Let me get a little closer. Not that close. Well, thank y'all for coming. It is so good to be back. Very happy. It has been way too long since I got to hang out with you guys, and I really appreciate y'all stopping by to see little old me. As a reminder, the Warbird of the month turned Warbird of like half the year is Erzu's SPD Dauntless, SPD-1 Dauntless, the only surviving one of its kind in the world. It has been a very long restoration project. A lot of love and care has gone into restoring it. If you've ever wondered, because I think I only told the story once, who the gentleman in the Navy uniform who keeps popping up in the Warbird Spotlight thing is, that is one Ensign Herbert Welton McMinn, who was a fellow Texan who was actually unfortunately killed while flying that exact airplane that is being restored now. He was flying it off of the USS Wolverine out on the Great Lakes when he was unfortunately involved in the accident that took his life. But I think it is a very noble pursuit to restore that airplane for not only his memory, but the memory of all those naval aviators who went out there and didn't come home. Yeah, once again, it's been a pleasure to stream for you all again. Expect more bird streams in the future. Expect bird streams more frequently, as I am now free from the burden of other things that aren't streaming. And I will see y'all next time. Go say hi to Max, who I will be linking the channel of here in a moment, presuming he has his stream up. Yes.
Ooh, I'm selling crack.
Oh god, I hope y'all heard that. What a great time to enter the stream. Anyway, alright, let me open chat and get y'all out of here. Once again, thank you all for coming. Go say hi to Max on my behalf, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.